Bradley about
Shelby
to.
Bradley just sends you about to make dreams come true.
Morning.
Morning. Morning.
Tyson. Here. Wilkes. Martin.
I need 2 U's.
Jonathan. Jonathan.
He's out today.
Dyer. Here. Pruitt.
Missing a Dodge, boss.
Welch. Here. Bond. Here. Montgomery.
Off.
Taylor. Jager.
Here.
Green.
Here.
Phelps.
Is that a funeral?
King.
Here.
Johnson. Chisholm. Starr.
Here.
Harper.
Here.
Ben.
He's off. He's off.
You guys have anything before we start? I want to introduce to you Sean Bradley, who's the CEO of Dealer Synergy. Sean and his company helped us kickstart our internet department. Some of you will remember he was here last year in June, I believe it was, right, or July. And the bottom line is that our internet sales have gone from 8 or 10 to our best month's been 86. And I think, not to steal any of his thunder, but whenever you hear him speak and you hear his ideas, you'll be impressed. He's in dealerships all over the country. Sees the best practices of the best dealers in the United States. So pay close attention to what he says. John?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right, how many people have paid attention to the evolution of the internet with this organization? Anybody seen a real change? Okay. Do you think that we plateaued, that this is it, this is all we can do? No. Okay, no, actually, we're kind of going a little bit down, aren't we?
Yeah.
Going from 86, and Duran, what did we close with last month?
55.
55. Okay. The reason why I'm here is I want to kind of take this to a whole nother level. The reality is this, is that not everybody's going to be successful. This is so funny because in Nashville, I've built multiple dealerships from Nelson Mazda to Crown Ford to Rivergate Nissan, etc. in Nashville, Tennessee. And I got a wholesale dealership that's can, literally from doing, 20, 30 units retail to 200 units retail because of the internet. Not everybody, just because you have an internet department, is going to be successful. You all know that, right? There's 4 main categories: products, people, process, and promotions. Just like an ecosystem, if everything isn't working simultaneously, it's not going to work. You could just have all these leads. Mr. Vines could spend all this money, could have the expert training, but if we don't work it together, it's not going to work, or it's not going to work very long. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, so the first thing I want to kind of go over is the actual internet department itself. First of all, 88 to 98% of Americans in Jackson, Tennessee, and around the country go online before they ever step foot into the dealership. Correct?
That's right.
Okay. So, in my opinion, almost every person that comes through Duran's department, obviously is an internet customer, but almost every person that walks through Alan Vines' dealership is an internet customer, whether they started on the internet or not. We all know that sometimes you up somebody, you go through a whole process, they leave, go on the internet to try to figure out if they get a better deal, right or wrong. What we need to try to work towards is having a more synergistic, no pun intended, situation between the showroom and the internet department. Unfortunately, we've hit a little bit of a wall. Would you say, Duran?
What's that? Just
Did you see there's a little bit of a disconnect?
absolutely.
Okay, good. What I want to do, though, is not bad. We're going to recalibrate it. But before I kind of get into the internet thing, I want to give you guys something for let me take up your time. On the showroom floor, who is the top salesperson here?
She's not here, Lisa Wilkes.
Who's the second highest?
It was Vicky. She's got a broken
Okay,
leg.
in the room, who is the top salesperson in the room, if you guys know
Who's
who are?
number 3?
Tyson.
Tyson's up there, number
Tyson.
1.
Who's that?
Clarence.
How many cars do you sell average a month? 14, 15. Is that good, great? Okay. What'd you say?
It's okay for you.
It's okay for here. What's the lowest units getting sold here?
This month it's 0.
Already? There's people that haven't sold a car in 6 months? Okay. Now, can I just ask a question? How many different ways can you all sell an automobile? Besides, I'll give you a start, so it's not a trick question. You got walk-ins, you got phone-ups, you got internet. That's 3 ways. Can anybody else identify additional ways that you can sell an automobile at this organization?
Referrals,
Family,
service
co-workers.
customers.
So this is good. Okay, so we have internet, we have phone, we have walk-in, we have, you said friends and family, so that's referrals, right? Service,
Service customers.
what else?
Repeat customers.
Prospecting, the lost art of prospecting, okay. And
Repeat customers.
repeat customers, that's it. There's 7 different ways that you all could earn a living selling automobiles at this organization. Now, just going around the room, let's just start over here. How many different ways on a monthly basis do you sell cars out of those categories?
Every which way, sir.
Oh, you did?
Almost
Okay.
seven.
Okay, so then let's go through this for last month, which was, what, October?
Yeah.
Okay, how many cars did you sell in October?
14.
Okay, 14. Out of the 14, can you break down exactly which came from walk-ins? How many came in from walk-ins? How many came in from phone-ups? How many came in from internet? How many came in from referrals? How many came in from prospecting, etc.? Because,
I would say 2 referrals, internet probably gave me 6.
okay, so 2 referrals. Okay, internet was 6. Okay. Take any fresh ups?
Fresh up, probably 3.
Okay, that's 3. That's 9, 10, 11. We got 3 more, but wait a minute. There's 4 more categories.
Service department gave me 1.
Service, okay, is 1, and this was walk-in. Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, what else?
See, I'm not a computer, but I got this all down to a science. That's 2 more missing, right?
You tell me.
Yes, 14. I can do it.
Okay,
now.
yeah, no, so where would they go from? So we've got repeat customers, we've got internet 6, walk-ins 3.
Fresh up,
Fresh ups is walk-in, you got 3.
2.
You
And
got,
that's it. So I hit 5 categories.
Well, no, you got your walk-in.
you got 3 right here. This is
Okay.
walk-in right here. This is internet. Okay, how many phone ups did you do?
Repeat customer is,
2? You said 2?
no, that's referral.
Oh, referrals, I'm sorry.
Repeat
So
customer,
I'm gonna need prior customer, how many for that?
1.
Okay, 1, and then 1 phone up you sold?
No, I didn't get my phone. I don't get a phone. But what's the other category?
Okay, so we've got we got referrals. You guys see where I'm getting at here?
Yes.
Okay, this is the whole thing, is that I was a 30-car salesperson, no BS. Vice Lake American Mazda, sold 30 cars. I left the car business making like deep 6 figures. I started my company 8 years ago. Now, as Mr. Vines knows, and I can tell you, I own 6 companies, 2 of them in the multi-million-dollar category. So yeah, straight up. You know, again, I did everything from the car business. The reason why I love the car business is because you make as much money as you can earn. If you're in the automobile industry in 2011 or 2012 and you're not cracking 6 figures on the floor, there's something seriously wrong. And it's not the dealership, it's not Obama, it is not the economy, it's us not having the right plan. Again, we just identified that there's 7 different ways that you can sell an automobile. And again, let's just go through this right here. There's no phone ups. I would be like, you know, taking phone ups if I could. Are you not allowed to take phone ups?
I just
You go
said,
through the managers.
No.
I ain't never seen that.
So nobody's allowed to, who takes phone ups in the place? Because I'm
The
confused
managers
because-
go to the phone ups.
The managers?
Right.
Okay, so if I were you, I would be stalking the managers saying, can I get some phone ups? Or is that not allowed here? Is that allowed? Or, I'm not being condescending, I don't know, I'm trying to ask.
Yes, it's allowed.
It's allowed, okay, so
And
it's
I
not
can tell you
happening.
who took them all, got what I need.
Okay, cool, I'm just checking. Now, as far as prospecting, you said that, how many people did you bring to the table?
2.
2. Now, has anybody ever heard the phrase that this is your own business?
Yes.
Okay, listen, I run a multi-million-dollar company. My payroll is ridiculous. Okay, my payroll every, I'd say 2 weeks is probably $60,000 every 2 weeks. That means a month, my payroll for one of my companies is $120,000. That not only do I have to pay taxes on my own stuff, but I gotta pay taxes on all my employees. Being a business owner is not all it's cracked up to be. You have your own business. I mean, if you had your own business and you said you brought one deal to the table, you're going bankrupt. Right or wrong? You need an Obama bailout or something. Right or wrong, people?
Right.
Right.
Okay, if this is your own business, you need to treat it like it's your own business. But in fairness to you all, you need to be taught how to run your own business, because you could throw it back. Well, Sean, if I know how to run my own business, I wouldn't be sitting in this meeting, would I? I'd be on my Donald Trump status. I feel you. So what you should be asking yourself is, how can I prospect? How can I turn around and make money and not depend on walking traffic? Not depend on everything else. Do you all agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so got everybody's attention now? Okay, let's get started. All right, good. All right, so now the first thing I'm going to say is, before we get into the other categories here, is just with prospecting. If you all created a goal, whether it's 5, 6, 8 deals a month that you're going to get to prospecting, how are you going to do that? Who's the best at prospecting here, Mr. Vines?